is important is you must be able to know the breeds which you want. For example, Nhema chickens, we've got 23 breeds. So what is that is you then ask to say which breed is best for a startup farmer. For example, Black Asoro. This is the best breed for a startup farmer, followed by Sasoti Rainbow. Because one, they are hard chickens. They are resistant to disease. They are very good egg laying. They are hybrids, which means they are dual purpose breeds. You can do egg production, you can do meat production. So it's important to do a feasibility study, and we are there to assist you as Nhema chickens. And also, I want to take this opportunity to advise that we are working with the diaspora farmers. We are taking over 1,000 beds. We have got contract farming arrangements whereby Nhema chickens supplies chickens to the farmer at a cost as well as feed and antibiotics. Then we buy fertilized eggs when they reach maturity at the point of lay. So you buy all the products, whether you want to sell your fertilized eggs or your point of lay. So at maturity, we then buy what's the market. So what we've realized mostly is that farmers want to start chicken business, but what they don't have is the market. Nhema chickens is now a renowned indigenous chicken producer. So we are saying we have the market. We supply you the chicks, we buy the chickens from you, or we buy fertile eggs which we then hatch and sell the chicks to the market. What we don't buy are chicks from other producers. We buy chicks from our own bloodline. So we have got the supply of chicks to you, then we buy the chickens at maturity.
Thank you for checking out this video. Are you getting enough value from it? You see, this video was created for the purpose of adding value to you. So if this video make any sense to you, let me know in the comment section below. I'm interested in understanding what you take away from this video and if it makes sense to you, so we can provide more. Now let's return to the video.
It's content about disease management, HR management, brooding, so that I'm able to assist even a startup farmer before they start. They have an appreciation of what is required of raising chickens, especially from chick to chicken. So I always create content to enable to create awareness to startup farmers to say it is possible. You can do it. Rearing of chickens is easy, and you have got all the resources through my platform. So this is where I get my customers from, the content which I create on social media.
All right, that is interesting. Now you talk of okay, we are coming back to marketing, but because you talk of disease, do you want to share anything about that? Say maybe, for example, you want to talk about disease in your content. What do you usually, how do you usually present that? Is it like, okay, now let's put it like this: what kind of content do you actually create? Is it like a video, post, or images? Can you share something in that line that sort of give you a good return on investment?
All right. Actually, in terms of content, I create actually videos of the chickens which I rear. I take about 3 minutes, 2 minutes videos which I shot and also catching. I also send pictures. I create pictures of the chickens which I create. And also in terms of content, I write content in terms of disease. I write content in terms of how do you treat those diseases in terms of the antibiotics which you use, and also on certain viruses, for example, Newcastle. How do you administer Newcastle virus? At what period? Coryza, how do you administer Coryza? And sometimes we even take videos and demonstrate how you administer Coryza. The same way with also IBD and the causes of IBD, as well as the treatment in terms of vaccination. So this is what is also eye-catching on the client, because we are real. I would say what is important in this business is you have to market the product which you own, not to market internet pictures. So even you must then be able to present solution to your customers to say, I know my business. My business is on the fingertips.
Let's speak to somebody who is interested in setting up a poultry business in Africa, because our target audience here are mostly people in the diaspora who are interested in setting up business either in the diaspora or back home in Africa. Somebody want to get into poultry business. Where should this person start from your experience?
What is important is you must be able to know the breeds which you want. For example, Nhema chickens, we've got 23 breeds. So what is start is you then ask it to say which breed is best for a startup farmer. For example, Black Casserole. This is the best breed for a startup farmer, followed by Sasoti Rainbow. Because one, they are hard chickens. They are resistant to disease. They are very good egg laying. They are hybrids, which means they are dual purpose breeds. You can do egg production. You can do meat production. So it's important to do a feasibility study, and we are there to assist you as Nhema chickens. And also, I want to take this opportunity to advise that we are working with the diaspora farmers. We are taking over thousands of beds. We have got contract farming arrangements whereby Nhema chickens supplies chickens to the farmer at a cost as well as feed and antibiotics. Then we buy fertilized eggs when they reach maturity at the point of lay. So you buy all the products, whether you want to sell your fertile eggs or your point of lay. So we have got a market on our, so farmers must not be scared to start this business. As long as you buy the pure bloodline from Nhema chickens, we have the market for you.
All right. Okay. So you may, I want you to explain this part again. If maybe a farmer liaises with you to start maybe their poultry business, by the time they produce their chicken, you buy the chicken from there and also maybe the eggs from there, so that all they just need to take care of is the production of this product. Could you help me understand that?
Actually, what we do is, because of the demand, you cannot do it alone. You have to have certain arrangements where you have got outgrowers. We supply the pure bloodline at a cost as well as the feed and vaccines. You keep as the farmer. Then at maturity, we then buy because of the market. So what we've realized mostly is that farmers, they want to start chicken business, but what they don't have is a market. Nhema chickens is now a renowned indigenous chicken producer. So we are saying we have the market. We supply you the chicks, we buy the chickens from you, or we buy fertile eggs, which we then hatch and sell the chicks to the market. What we don't buy are chicks from other producers. We buy chicks from our own bloodline. So we have got the supply of chicks to you, then we buy the chickens at maturity. So the farmer, what you do just is for you to keep the chickens. At maturity, you've got the money, we pay you.
And that is good. How much do somebody need to have to be able to start this franchise, this business with you?
The minimum chicks which you can supply to a farmer is 200 chicks. And with $1,000, you can raise 200 chicks up to maturity. So it's not a lot of money. And in terms of return, it's 100%. Because we'll be buying these chickens at $10 a bed. So in terms of fertile eggs, we buy the fertile eggs at $6 a crate. This is very profitable compared to the normal non-fertile egg, which is table eggs, which are being sold in the market for $3.50. With Nhema chickens, we buy fertile eggs at $6.
All right. Now you talked of the diaspora. Now, could you maybe expatiate a bit about that? Which part of the diaspora, which countries in the diaspora are you mostly working with? Because people that are watching you now, some of them are also in the diaspora, and they might like to work with you. Could you share with us more about that?
I will mention in terms of countries, we are dealing with diaspora from Canada, Australia, New Zealand, America. The majority are from the United Kingdom. We have got also South Africa, which is just reaching now, Zambia, and Botswana. So our major market is from Australia and the United Kingdom. So we are dealing with a lot of diasporans right now, and those who can watch, they can even testify through the chatbot that we have been dealing with Nhema chickens. Just as we are speaking right now, I got an inquiry yesterday where one client has paid 1,200 chicks. And right now, I was just talking to one client in South Africa. We have just booked 1,000 chicks. So these are the markets which are dealing with, especially in the diaspora.
Oh, right. That's interesting. That's very interesting. And how does it make you feel being able to make this connection with people in the diaspora and, of course, other farmers in Africa who you are happy to get into business? Of course, I'm coming there just now more, but tell me, how does this make you feel as a pioneer in your field, in your line of business?
To be honest, I feel good. You know, I've charted the uncharted territory. To be honest, As you can see, Nhema Chickens is the biggest indigenous chicken producer. We have commercialized indigenous chickens, and it feels me good to be one of the entrepreneurs in Zimbabwe who has managed to impact the poultry sector. And also, this poultry sector has also gotten some interest from the people in the diaspora who are investing back home. And as I can tell you right now, most of the poultry feed producers.
Hi, and thank you for checking out this short clip from Obehi Podcast. I'm Obehi Ewanfo, the host of the Obehi Podcast. This short clip was created from a full episode where we dive deep into this conversation. To see the entire video, all you need to do is to click on the link in the description of this video. Now, while you are there, I want to share something with you quickly. Are you a purpose-driven entrepreneur? Do you want to cut across the noise and attract the right audience, leveraging the power of storytelling? Now, pay attention. I'm currently working on a signature program to help you own your story and stand out for the competition. It's a 5-step journey to help reshape your professional and business narrative so you can drive success and stand out in the competition. And in less than 90 days. The link is what you see on your screen, academy.aclasses.org/story. Now, this is what we have understood. Storytelling is the most powerful instrument that is known to man. And this is what this could mean to you. You could either choose to own your story and leverage it to amplify your message and whatever you represent in this world, or some other person could own that story. The choice is yours. So why don't take advantage of your story and use it wherever you are, whether you are in business environment or you are a professional individual who want to be able to build your influence and leave a legacy behind because you represent something. You are owning your story. You are somebody whose story is important. So the choice again is yours. Now let's get started with this short clip.